Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I'm here with Nancy. You know, we went back home, got the truck, drove the truck back. Nancy drove her car back. Yesterday we went to see the spider lilies. Finally took my mom to see the spider lilies. They were absolutely magnificent. If you have an opportunity, this is the time to see them. But we are going to go to Debutary, and we're going to actually go in where where the spider lilies end. So we kind of want to get up there close to the spider lilies and see them, because there's not a lot of time. They're gonna start to die out. So Nance hasn't been to Debutary, which is kind of weird. I don't know why she hasn't. I just think I wanted to bring her to other places, but anyhow, we're gonna go to Debutary and we're gonna boat to the spider lilies. Of course, Stumpy Pond is probably a better way to get to the lilies. If you're a kayaker, it's probably best to go to Stumpy Pond, because it's but as a boater, I mean, like, to put these boats in, that grade is like, I mean, it's really steep, and I don't feel comfortable. I just don't want to, you know, I don't want that kind of a grade, so I'm not even gonna bother. So we're gonna we gotta stop for gas. We gotta get a little something for Nancy at the tackle place, and then we're gonna, Nance is gonna do, Nance caught a bass yesterday it was little guy, but she caught a bass. It was kind of cool. So we'll check back a little bit later on.
We will.
Okay, here we are at Debutary. It's absolutely beautiful, as you can see. A little windy, but we got the motors, so I'm not too concerned about it. Nancy's getting herself ready. We got a bunch of stuff we got to get out of the car and into the boats. So there's a couple of boaters here. You can see they've got their, it's only two, not bad. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready, and we'll check back once we get on the water. Okay, here we are. We're in the water at Debutary. Nance did just fine. She's got her new knees, so she's this is her first time like doing the creek boat with her new knees, so I think she's doing pretty good. It's a little windy today. We're gonna try to get out of the wind, but it's supposed to warm up a little bit. It's a beautiful day. I don't think we're gonna have any issues. See, a little windy. Yeah. So which is not a problem, but probably not for my umbrella. I will not be putting up the umbrella because that will not work. So I'm gonna swing around and catch up to Nancy, because she's back there. Oh, she's over there. Okay, I think we have a change of plans, because we got out to the main waters out there and it was blowing us around like crazy. So I don't think we would be able to make it to the, not that we wouldn't be able to make it, but we would kill a battery for sure. And it's so rough out there. It's like almost white cap weather out there. So we're back, we're gonna go to there's another dam that's around the corner. Nance is gonna fish a little bit. I think it'll be nice and calm, because we're protected from all the wind where we are, so that'll be great. But no spider lilies, I don't think. It's not gonna happen today.
They will catch every blessed freaking lure you can have. So you spend 10 minutes, trying to get a treble, a lure. There it is.
So Nance and I stopped at the opening of Rocky Creek. This is like the waterway that goes up to Great Falls, I think. There's a new water park up there, or new water, you know, where they have the whitewater rapids up there. Anyway, this is the same waterway. So we stopped here. Nance is doing a little bit of fishing, and we'll see how things go. We might venture up a little bit further. So we'll see.
Bright, sparkling.
So both Nance and I forgot sunscreen, so I'm hoping that I'm not sunburned, but it's a possibility. Nance's engine is making a sound, and it's the same sound that Pop's motor made. So I'm thinking it probably needs some oil, like John showed me how to do that, so I can do that when we get home. I'm hoping it makes it back, but it'll be what it is. So anyway, we had a tiny little channel that we could get through with the creek boat without having to pull the motors up to go down to Rocky Creek. So we went there a little bit and kind of Nance fished a little bit, and she did catch one perch, I think one small perch, but hasn't had any luck otherwise. But it's been a nice day. We only saw a pontoon boat. That's the only boat that we saw. So we've kind of had the place to ourselves. It's really peaceful. It's always a nice place to come because there's not a lot. It's not heavily traveled. There's not a lot of people here. So couldn't get to see the lilies, but it's all right. There'll be other times. We had big plans to go to see the lilies, but it was gale winds. It was ridiculous, right? It was really like, I didn't even, I mean, not that we couldn't have made it there, we probably could have, but it would have just been fighting, and it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the, taking the risk of doing it. It just too rough a day. So we went the first little turn off, which it takes you down to like Dearborn Dam or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. I'll post it. Anyway, that's where Rocky Creek is. That's where it spills out, Rocky Creek. And I've been up there before. Liked that place a lot. Took Nancy. Nancy got to fish in that area. She really liked it. Lots of sandbars, lots of really shallow areas. I mean, Debutary in general is pretty shallow. But how did you like it, Nancy?
I thought it was fabulous. It's a great little place. If you want to have like a little picnic, you can get on the sandbars and sit around and do a little swimming. And there's lots of holes, so fish are sitting down there. It's and it's quiet. Nobody was back there. Couldn't hear cars going by. Couldn't hear people. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really like we saw one boat. It was like a pontoon boat early on, but nothing. Like we didn't run into another boater at all, and even I don't even think the kayakers were out because it was gale wind. Like you may have been able to get out to you may have been able to get out to the lilies, but it would have been like it wouldn't have been pleasant. It would have been a lot of bickering. So anyway, so it was a good day, and we're gonna try to do something on Sunday, and then we have a couple other days that I have off that we're gonna do something. So we'll try to head someplace where I haven't been. Yeah, check that out. So anyway, we will be checking in again.